Hey everyone, today I'm going to be doing the perfect palette tag, so if you want to know some of my favorite makeup palettes, just keep watching. So there are 10 questions that I need to answer. Best packaging. The best packaging that I found in an eyeshadow palette has to be the Urban Decay Electric palette. This palette is just so beautiful, plus magnetic closure. I love this so much. My boyfriend actually bought this for me for our anniversary, I think a year or two ago. I absolutely love this. It has sentimental value and also the packaging. Magnetic closures are my weakness. Best color payoff. I think the palette that has the best color payoff for me would be the Anastasia Beverly Hills Artist Palette. You guys can just see that pigmentation, like it is intense. I love this palette, and especially because it has pops of color, but it also has neutral shades. The palette that is most versatile for me has to be the Morphe 35F palette. When I saw this online, I saw Nikki tutorials, swatching it and everything, and I knew I needed it. It's so gorgeous, it has so many shades that I love, purpley, mauvey colors, and then bright colors for fall and summer. I think it is the best. The palette I own that is best for traveling has to be the Naked Basics palette. This is my OG palette. This is my first Sephora purchase, you guys. And for the price point too, I mean, I love it. The Naked Basics palette is like my baby. I use it all the time for transition shades and stuff. And whenever I'm doing a full matte neutral look, I definitely pull that out. The biggest palette regret that I have happens to be the Essence All About Sunrise palette. It's fine. Like, the pigmentation is there, just not my thing. Like, I just don't really care for it. I have better higher end products that are much better, and for the price point, this is like $5.99. It's not worth it in my opinion. The best palette names has to be my Naked 3 palette. Like Dust, Burnout, Limit, Buzz, Nooner. I just love all these names. Specifically, Blackheart is my favorite. Like, it's just my favorite. I do love the names in this. My least used palette would have to be this limited edition Tarte palette. This is also one of my first Sephora purchases. And it's a gorgeous palette. Like, I have nothing against that. It's just that I don't grab for it. I don't have room to store my palettes out on my vanity, so I think that really diminishes how much I use my palettes. I end up grabbing for ColourPop eyeshadows or, you know, one specific palette instead of, you know, using this, which the pigmentation in this is really good. Like, I do really enjoy this palette. It's just, I don't grab for it, you know? My most used palette would have to be my Manny MUA X Makeup Geek palette. A lot of you guys have probably heard about this. It's my favorite. If you can get your hands on it, definitely go for it because I am looking to get a backup, I think. This is just such a versatile palette, and I have used it since the day I got it. I normally incorporate it into most of my looks. Love this, love this, love this. I cannot say enough about this. This Love palette has to be the 35F. Again, it's my favorite that I've bought. And for the price, I also got it when I had some Ebates cash back. And want to learn more about that, I have a link down below. It's just, it was cheaper, so I got it and I love it. I definitely think you can come up with a lot of looks with that palette, and if you haven't seen the palette, definitely go check it out. If I was on a deserted island, the palette I would take would be my e.l.f. 100 Shadow palette. I've had this legit since I was in 8th grade, so that's 4 years now. It's really old. I never really use it now, but if I had to, it'd be that. So many shades. You can do any type of look with it. They're a bit powdery, but again, I paid 10 bucks for it at the time. So for 100 shadows, that's pretty damn good. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to thumbs it up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!